Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name's Kate. Today I am doing an unhaul. What? What? You girls actually doing an unhaul? Yes. This has been desperately needed. A friend of mine is actually opening up a new and used bookstore. So he is looking for donations towards that. So that is where these books are going. I've seen him need them, and I was like, you know what, this is the perfect time to get rid of some books. Now let's talk about one book first that doesn't necessarily I don't know how to describe it. I'm unhauling this because I accidentally ended up with three copies of this book, and that's going to be the book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. I pre-ordered it on Amazon because I was excited about it. And then I saw Authentic Books was doing a book box on it, so I bought that. Forgot to cancel the Amazon pre-order. And then Once Upon a Book Club decided that it was going to be their monthly book as well, so I ended up with 3 books. One copy is going to my friend, and then my other copy is actually going to go to Madison. Madison's going to take the other copy. So it's technically 2 unhauls of the same book, but one of them is going to Madison, and then I'm keeping the third because I'm actually excited about the third book, about that book. So that's it. I just ended up with 3 copies of it. Okay. Besides 1 or 2 of them probably will be signed because the book box ones will be signed. Other than that, there's nothing going to be really different about them. So let's talk about the books I am unhauling that I'm wanting to unhaul. First one I have is Deep Conviction. This is by Stephen T. Collis. I won this book off of Goodreads a while back, like a few years ago. I think this is like the first book I bought or I won off of Goodreads. I really just this is about true stories of ordinary Americans fighting for the freedom to live their beliefs. I don't have any desire to really read this. So I'm sure there's going to be somebody that's going to walk into that store and is going to want this, who is probably highly political and wants to read this. So go for it. Another one is the book I actually kind of liked. That is The Chamber by John Grisham. I didn't hate this. I just don't have the desire to keep this. I know there are people in my area who absolutely love John Grisham and James Patterson. James Patterson will be showing up here shortly. And I'm just going to pass it on to somebody who is going to love it. Oh, and I actually put, like, my first read. Somebody will get to know when I first read this. That's really funny. I read this or finished it. I don't know if that's when I started it. On September 25th of 2019. So somebody's going to get to see that. And that's really funny. I find that really funny. I don't think I wrote anything else in the book. So hopefully somebody else will enjoy this book and want to keep it in their collection. Oh, this next one's going to be controversial because I have a controversial opinion about it. That's Dune by Frank Herbert. I know somebody's going to love this and want to pick it up. I did not like Dune. And I don't plan on reading the rest of the series because I didn't like the first book. And I know there are Dune fans out there. And I'm sure somebody will love to want to read this. So I'm passing this on. It'll be a great seller for my friend. Some of these books I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's going to sell. But this one, I'm fairly confident my friend will be able to sell. So that's going. Goodbye. Another one that I might be fairly confident this might sell, and that's Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. This book. Okay, this author. I have put this author on my do not want to read ever list. Because she's just not a good person from what I'm hearing. So I really don't want to support her. I don't think I really even I got this secondhand, so I don't even think I really supported it when I bought this. When I bought this, and plus I think this is supposedly this is very similar to Shadow and Bone. Yeah, I don't want to read from this author, and this just needs to go. So goodbye. Another book that I actually did enjoy, but I just kind of want to get rid of because I didn't love it enough to keep it, and that is Burn Palace by Stephen Dobbins. This is a weird book. This is a horror book. I bought this at my college for like 50 cents, something like that. It's a weird book. A kid goes missing, replaced with a snake. There is these coyotes that are, like attacking people. There's so much going on in this book, and it's wild. It's a wild ride. I just want to pass this on to somebody else so they can take the wild ride that is this book, and maybe enjoy it more than I did. Alright, next book I have is The Rosethorn, and this is one that I actually did enjoy as well. This is by Catherine MacDonald. This is a retelling, if you couldn't already tell from the cover. It's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. I enjoyed it. It was okay. I didn't love it. So I'm wanting to pass this on. Maybe somebody will read this and discover they really, really like Catherine MacDonald and her writing. She's an indie author, I believe. So maybe somebody will read this, fall in love with the story, and want to read more Catherine MacDonald. And support an indie author who definitely deserves to be supported. It's just not my thing. Next book I have here is The Ex's Revenge. Now, this was an ARC. I did get this at Goodwill. I don't really know what to do with this one. I'm not selling it, obviously. I don't know what to do with this. So, I'm giving this to them. And they can do with it however they please. If they want to sell it, sure. It's been on sale since 2018. So it's nearly 4 years old. And I just want to get rid of it. It was on these books will just self-destruct in 12 months. So it's going, because I didn't read it. Another book I just did not like. That is Children of the Whales, Volume 1. I picked this up on Becca's recommendation, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It's wild. It's weird. I don't know if this is just because it's a manga, that I'm just, like, not gelling with it. I don't particularly want to continue, and I will just hand this off to somebody who might enjoy some manga. You never know. 2 more books. Just 2 more. Next one might be slightly controversial as well, and that is My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. I don't know how to feel about this book. I started reading it, and I got maybe halfway through it, and I was just not in the right headspace. I don't like medical trauma and this kind of non-consensual medical things happening. I really don't like it at all, and it's a hard pill to swallow, this book. So I don't think I'll ever be in the headspace to read this book. If I want to, I will watch the movie. I don't think I can put myself through this. So, somebody will enjoy it, somebody will want it, I'm sure. It's my sister's keeper. It's a, beloved movie and book. And speaking of James Patterson, this is the last book, and that is Second Chance. I didn't realize this was part of a series. I don't really have the want to pick up this series, although I do like the name of the series, which is Women's Murder Club series. But I just don't have the desire to pick this up anytime soon. If I do, it'll probably be a library book, and I know that there are James Patterson fans in the area, and they will love this, get their hands on a James Patterson book. This will probably sell, so, and it's in good condition as well, so good for business. Well, that has been the books I'm going to unhaul. I'm going to give to my friend for him to sell at his new and used book bookstore. When he does, I will mention it in a video. He hasn't opened up yet, so I will mention all details when I get more details about his store, so I can support a local business run by a friend of mine. If you have any reason to think that I should keep any of these books, let me know. I probably won't follow it. But other than the Book of Cold Cases, I know it's probably a bad idea. I know it's probably going to be a good book, but I have 3 copies. I have no need for 3 copies of the same edition of the book. So, I'm keeping 1 copy. 1 copy will be mine. But, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Tell me if you've read any of these books. What did you think of these books? And talk about it in the comments. I'll see you in my next video. Go be a good cabbage today. Do something kind for someone, even if that is for yourself. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.